Hey you guys, it's Palm Springs Cindy coming to you from what I'm calling my hospital room. I can see I've got a little bit of a shadow there. Maybe I can move over. I'm trying to face my window so that I get some natural light because I don't have any other light going on. But I started a video earlier today when I was enjoying the patio this morning, and I I didn't have I couldn't find my tripod, but I thought I could balance my phone on some pillows on the top of my patio furniture. Well, it worked for a while, but it was uncomfortable. And then I grabbed the phone to hold it, and then that was even more uncomfortable. So I just said ixnay to this video, and I haven't been able to figure out how to delete it yet from my cell phone because I'm not able to get to my computer. So I've just been doing everything on my cell phone. But in this room, this used to be the guest bedroom. Then when my daughter moved out, I used we kind of switched our bedrooms around once we were empty nesters. So I took this I took this bedroom and I turned it into my den. So I have my computer over here. I have a nice big TV right here and a window that I'm facing, and then a couch and another couch over here. Well, because in the master bedroom, I do not get internet access. It's just far enough away from our internet source that I don't get internet access. And I recently had the master bedroom television removed. It broke, and then I just wasn't going to replace it because I mostly watch Netflix and Amazon Prime. So I thought I'm not going to get a smart TV because I don't have a big enough space to put a smart TV in my master bedroom. So anyway, I'm not in the master bedroom right now because I'm not sleeping well, and I'm not sleeping well because I have to lay on my back in order to sleep. Now I can kind of turn this way or I can kind of turn that way a smidgen, but because of the brace on my leg, I'm basically sleeping on my back, and because of that, I get stiff in the night, and I start I start hurting. So I want to be able to get up, and if I want to watch TV for a half an hour, or if I want to watch my cell phone TV for a while until I get drowsy again and fall asleep, then I'm able to do that in this room. So anyway, that's why this is like my home base room, and I call it my hospital room because I have my porta potty here. Before I sign off, I'll do a visual so you can see what I'm calling my hospital room. But in this room, I have a couch that was actually custom made for this room, for this corner area. And it's one of those, I'm going to call it a playpen couch where you have, pieces that you put together. And so what I've done is I've combined all the pieces to make one giant bed. And so that's what I'm sleeping on. That's what I'm watching television on. And I've got sheets on it and blankets on it and pillows on it. So really it's a couch, but when I pan around the room and you see it, you'll see that it's shaped now like a bed. So, okay, and Shelby's cozy on the blankets right there. She wants to play, but I can't play with her, and she doesn't seem to get it yet that I'm stuck in this wheelchair, although she's afraid of this wheelchair, and she's kind of standoffish of me while I'm in it. And then when I get out of it to stand and lean against a countertop or something, she stares at me like, well, what the heck? I thought you were wheelchair bound. So anyway, she thinks I'm a little bit crazy at the moment. And maybe I am. So, okay, now this morning I'm gonna pick up where I kind of left off this morning when I was patio videotaping. And this morning about about 8-ish, I got a phone call from from the physical therapist who I have not met yet. I've met I think it was the occupational therapist. Anyway, and he said, his name is Dave, and he said he would be here in about an hour, which was like 9:40. So I said, okay, I was not ready for him because I'm not a morning person. But I got up, and like I said, I'm stiff in the morning. Mornings and evenings are not good for me. So anyway, I got up and I took 2 Tylenol and I got myself dressed in the bathroom, cleaned myself off, did my thing. And by the time I was finished, he was here. So he comes and he takes my blood pressure, my temperature, my oxygen level, and then we kind of got to know each other a little bit because it was the first time that I met him and he me. And then he wants to see how I function around the house. So I show him. But he said, "Is your walker here?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, have you been using your walker?" And I said, "No, because I'm kind of afraid to." And and so I said, "Okay, let's start using your walker." So we got the walker. I'm pointing like this because the walker's sitting over there. So we got the walker out and I asked him, I said, "Will you show me how to use the walker to get into my closet?" Because so far I have not been able to get into my closet, and I would like to. I need to get like get into the drawers in my closet, hang up stuff and put stuff away, and have access to some of my clothing in my closet, my shoes and stuff too. So he said yes. So anyway, we practiced using my walker today, and it was much easier than I remembered. And he practiced with me on the carpet and on the tile, and so we did that. That was basically our thing. Oh, and we talked about me getting in the shower because the PT and the occupational therapist both said, that is a goal for you to be able to get in your shower. And I was like, yes, I want to be able to get in the shower. Well, then okay, well, I'll back up a little bit. So the physical therapist, basically, that's what we worked on was using my walker, talking about the arm muscles that I would be using, him showing me and explaining to me about the parts of my arms that I need to get stronger to be able to use my walker, and that my arms will probably get a little bit more sore now that I'm using my walker before they start to get better. And then something interesting he explained to me, because my incision on my leg's like this long, and he said after 2 months, he said, your incision looks really good. It's flat and it's good. But he said underneath that incision, if you could look inside, it would be like cauliflowers up supporting that incision, and cauliflower all underneath that incision. And he said that is scar tissue. So he said once your 2 months is out, then you can start massaging around your incision area, and you can start massaging that cauliflower shaped scar tissue flat. And he said, and you'll actually be able to feel it, and you'll be able to feel it kind of go flat. And he said, you can't press real hard to where it hurts you. See if I go over here, I'm too much in the light. I have to stay over here. Let's see if I can move my camera. Hold on. Because I did find my tripod. I'm so excited. It was in a cupboard. Hold on. It was in a cupboard that I just happened to open, and booyah, there it was. Boom, there it was. Okay, this is still not going to work. Hold on. There, that's better. So I thought that was interesting about the scar tissue. And he said, if you don't, son of a biscuit, here I am. If you don't begin to massage it and soften the scar tissue, then it will pull, and it will not help the healing of your leg. So anyway, so much about scar tissue. Who knew? So he left. Well, no sooner had he left than the occupational therapist who called and said they would be here about 10-ish. So the OT came and he did the same thing. His name is Will. So Will and I got to know each other, and then he took my vitals as well. I'm gonna move, hold on here. And then I said, Will talked to me about my shower. Maybe that's better. Will talked to me about my shower and my tub. And he got in the tub. We kind of practiced. Oh my word, I cannot handle this. This is so frustrating. So anyway, they're working with me on ways that I can get either in my bath or I can get in my shower sooner than later. And then I asked Will if he would help me get outside on the patio, that I was a little bit afraid that I'd get out there and I couldn't get back in. But we did. And he said, oh yeah, look at you, you can get out of your wheelchair and sit on your patio furniture, which I have been doing today. I've been out on the patio watching television and enjoying the beautiful weather. So I was thrilled about that. So good to get outside. So the next thing I want to do is have access to my computer, because I'm a techie and I enjoy my computer, but I can't get to it. We've taken things down and my printer is right in front of where my legs would go. So much for that. I thank you, whoever it was that told me to take a leave, because I've taken it for 2 days now, and it really, really stopped the pain in my arms. Oh my gosh, it has been a blessing. So I'm thrilled about that. Yesterday, I only took one pain pill, and that was late at night. And I was glad I did, because it did help me settle down and sleep until about 3 in the morning. Then I woke up and watched TV for a while, and then I fell back to sleep till 5-ish. So tomorrow, you guys, I have a big day. Tomorrow I go to an orthopedic place and they're going to fit me for a knee brace, one that my knee can bend, and it will be much smaller than this brace I currently have. So who knew I had to be fitted for it, but I do. So Annie's going to pick me up and we're going to drive out. That'll be my big day for tomorrow. And then once I get the knee brace, then I can start working on bending my knee exercises. So anyway, it's like I can use my walker, which opens a whole new world of opportunity for me, which means I can get in my closet. It'll be easier for me to get in my kitchen, get around in my kitchen. And so I'm thrilled about that. So once again, like every day, there's a little victory, and I'm all about victory. So, okay, you guys, I'm not happy with this camera right now because of the glare, but what am I going to do? Now I know, and as I'm talking, the sun is moving and the glare is glaring even more. So, okay, I'm wearing a new headband today, and it's very pretty, but it's not padded, and because of that, it slides off, and so it's not really functional. It looks pretty, but it's not functional. But I can wear it around the house for stuff like this. And I thought it kind of went with my green dress. So I'm gonna take the camera off and pan around. First of all, let's see. First of all, this is one of my little headband. And this is one of my dresses, another one of my dresses that I bought. I like the sleeve, I like the fabric, I like the neckline. Okay, I'm just gonna, that's a computer that I can't fit in because look at all the stuff that's in the way. Here's my porta potty. See how close it is to my bed? Let's see if I can do this. I want to go slowly. I I don't know if you can see. Oops. That is the door that the firefighters took the door off. And that's the hardest thing for me to do, is to get in and out of that dadgum door. But I do it. So, okay, I don't know if this was a good shot or not, because I had to turn the camera back to me while I did it. So I don't know if you saw anything. So this is Cindy, and just another day, another healing day. So I'm going to hang up, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.